So I'm going to tell you one story that is stuck with me. And I'm just like, no, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. But I did it 2 more times. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Wildly Living with Kendra. We're going to talk about financial management. Get your coins. No, we ain't got coins. Get your dollars. Get your dollars together. So we're talking about financial management. We're talking about travel. And we're also talking about dating. Certain experiences that I've gone through, that I've seen, that, I just want to share with you guys, because if I can help one person out there not to go through some of the shenanigans that I've been through, that I've seen, that I've heard, it would just bring me so much joy, right? So that's what we're doing over here. So please like, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so already. So let's go ahead and get into today's videos. What are you talking about, Kendra? I will tell you, it is about traveling with the people who are right for you. You don't hear this often, like, hey, it's some people that you don't need to be out here traveling with. Everybody has a lane. I know you got good girlfriends, you got a bro over there, a sis over there, who cool in certain regards, but are they good to travel with? Because you got some people out here who be plotting. You got some people out here ain't the best type of people to be with. If you in a sticky situation, specifically when you travel, you are going international, outside of your culture, right? And certain laws and customs are different than here in the US. So people who genuinely do not have your best interests, you do not need to travel with them. Meaning, if they're not reliable here on the state side, don't take them with you outside the state, sis. That is a no go. You ain't gonna win. So I'm gonna tell you one story that is stuck with me, and I'm just like, no, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But I did it 2 more times. That's what I'm telling you. I am here to share with you. I'm like, maybe I just didn't handle that right. So I repeat this, and then I repeat it again. I'm like, that's insanity, Kendra, because when you do something multiple times thinking you're going to get a different result, that is the definition of insanity. So let me go ahead and tell you the story. So my good girlfriend at the time, right, her boyfriend broke up with her because he said every time they go out, every time they travel, she liked to fight. She liked to fuss. We gon' hit him with the left, hit him with the right. It's a fight, head bust him, head bust him. It's a fight, head bust him, head bust him. And I'm like, dang, she can be a little aggressive sometimes, but to do it right before her birthday, that's kind of jacked up. And I'm like, girl, don't worry about it. Where you want to go, we can go. I'm in there. I'm supporting you. Just let me know. So she dropped the location to the destination she want to go, the dates. I'm like, okay, done. We're in there. We're good. We check into the resort. Beautiful. We got this plan. We're going to party. We're going to party some more. We're going to go to the spa. We're going to go to the beach. We're going to eat real good. We're going to dance. We're going to have a good time. And I'm like, girl, whatever you want to do, I'm here to support you. Right? So the first night when we land, take a good nap, eat real good, and we out on the scene. We out. And I'm like, girl, you want some drinks? As I stated before, I do not drink. I will have my ginger ale or sparkling water, So that's me. But whatever you want to do, I'm here. She's like, yeah. So I'm like, okay, get your drinks. We're going to open a tab, and I'll just close it out after we leave, right? She's like, okay, friend. So I'm sitting at the bar and I'm like, go dance. I'm just gonna watch you. I'ma just watch you. I'm gonna do my little sway at the bar. Cause like I said, I like to dance, but I don't know how to dance. So I'm sitting at the bar watching her. She on the tables. She getting it because she can dance. She getting it, right. Eh, eh. So she gone. And then this guy slides to the bar next to me. And I'm like, okay, hey, how you doing? He's like, are you people watching too? I'm like, no, I'm watching a specific person. And that's her right there. It's her birthday. He was like, oh, that's so nice. Okay, she having fun. I said, yeah, she having a good time. And that's the goal. He was like, that's so nice of you. He was like, do you want to drink? I was like, no, I don't drink. I don't drink at all. He's like, oh, okay. So you gonna dance? No, I ain't here for that neither. I'm just here to support her. He was like, do you think she wants some drinks? I said, yes. Are you offering? Yeah. How many? Like, come on, I can buy her some shots. So I'm like, girl, get off the table. I just met a friend. And he gonna buy you some shots. So she's like, okay, girl. So she get off the table. Anyway, we all kicking it. Long story short, him and myself, we have the exact same birthday. So of course I'm like, oh my God, he's good people. How long you here for? How long is the duration of your trip? Because now we finna be glued together. And he was like, I was thinking the same thing. It's her birthday weekend. So whatever y'all want to do, it's on me. I was like, look at God. Yes. We in there. I said, well, she want to hop to these certain clubs. And then she want to go out to eat and she want to do this. And then we're going to go to the beach. We're going to go here. He's like, okay, look, you know what? Y'all can come to my resort. We got this. We got that. We got this. I can take you out to eat. I can take you this. I can take you that. I was like, yes. I was like, I like him. I like him. So long story short, we out. We having a good time with old Josh, right? So it's like, thank you, Josh. You're so cool, Josh. And at the end of the night, we end up exchanging information. So I'm the type of person, I don't give people my information. So my friend exchanged numbers with him. I'm like, hey, my phone is a paperweight when I go out of the country, and I don't have WhatsApp, which I do, but at that particular time, I was in my I'm not giving anybody any piece of information. So I was like, you can exchange information with my friend, and then you guys can correspond, and of course I'll be there. He was like, okay, cool. So the next day we hang out with him in his resort. We go shopping, like we're having a good time. And we get on the subject of dating. Keep in mind, I'm like, hey, I'm not seeing anybody, but I'm not interested. I'm hot off the press, 3 months, single. I don't care. I'm like, that's not my forte, right? So that's where I'm at. And he's like, oh, okay, well, I just thought I asked because you're very this and blah blah blah. So he doing his spiel, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. So my friend overhears it, and she's like, wait a minute, I'm not going to be the third wheel. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. And I'm like, girl, look, just chill. It's okay. It's okay. Even if I'm not interested in him and you were like, I don't know the dynamics there, but at the end of the day, we all are just friends. We're good. This trip ain't gonna be for the rest of our lives. It's billions of people. Just if it doesn't go your way, it's okay, right? So she's like, no, I want to go back to our resort. We need to leave. We need to go. I was like, okay, well, we got to go back. And so he sends us back to our resort. And he's like, but I'm going to see y'all tonight. I'm going to take y'all out to dinner, this, that, and the third. And then we'll proceed with the plan, which was him covering everything dinner and then hopping for whatever bar she wants to go to. So we get back to our resort, getting dressed, right? And she's like, yeah, we're not going back out here. What? I'm sorry. Come again? Like, why? Because again, I'm not gonna be the third wheel. He likes you. And I'm just like, dude, who cares? I don't care. Like, you already know what headspace I'm in. But this man is talking about paying our way into all these places. Last night it was $50. And that's just to get in. And you talking about you want to go to other like 4 places tonight? And what if it's 50 or 100 just to get in? Because, we bouncing around, and then as it gets crowded, and later, they upcharge. And I'm just like, listen, that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. It doesn't. He done invited us to his home country. So at the end of the day, if it ain't with him, he got friends. That's how I look at stuff. I'm telling you, if there's ever a time where you're like, oh my God, I'm interested in this person, and he's not interested in you, but he gonna bring you into his inner circle, dude, that man got friends. He got a cousin. He got a brother. He got an acquaintance at work. Trust me, it's gonna work out. That's anyway. So that's how I just look at life. Everything is not going to go how you plan it, but you got to be optimistic. And when it comes to dating, like, dude, you don't even know this man. I don't even know this man. Does it really matter? Does it really matter? Long story short, the next day, because I didn't go out, I was like, no, you just pissed me off. Like, I did the sum in my head. I said, hold on. That's $500 per person that you just messed up, because we got dinner, and then we bounce around to at least 3 places, and I gotta buy your drinks, including me getting it. That's $500 in my pocket that I could keep. I could have went home and not spent nothing. I know that might sound bad. However, no. So I didn't go out. She still went out. So the next day, I'm down getting me something to eat, and all I hear is Kendra. So I heard her, can't see her because I'm in the restaurant that's right next to the beach, right? And I'm like, who is yelling my name like that? It's only one person. Kendra, you got my key card. And I'm like, what? I'm like, she still got to be drunk, because it is no way she thinks that she doesn't have her own card, because she's been gone. She was gone this morning before I got up, so I don't understand. So she's coming to the restaurant. I'm like, hey, girl, I just ate. Are you hungry? You seem upset. You got my key card. I'm like, hey, just calm down. At this point, people are looking at us from the beach side, from inside the restaurant. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm done. Let's just go. No, because you've been acting funny all night. And I'm like, hey, again, lower your voice. Let's just discuss this upstairs. We don't want everybody in our business. And she's like, I don't care, Bob. So she is going off. I have never been called any of these things in my life. Do you understand? And I'm like, oh my ever since I told you we weren't going out with him, you've been acting like a such and such and such and such. You're a such and such and such and such. Are you gonna do this? I said, wow, she is really upset right now. So let me just get back to the room. So I'm not saying nothing, because keep in mind, I'm in Mexico, and I research places now, like cultures, what will happen if this goes down, if that goes down. If I research all that to the point where I'm not finna get in trouble in Mexico. I'm not gonna say none out the way to anybody, because I don't know who you are. I don't know what your dealings are. So I'm just gonna keep it real cool and calm. Long story short, we got into the room, and I just flipped out. I did. And I didn't see her until the next morning, because I said, hey, you're not going to do that. I'm not with it. I might be little, but don't let the frame fool you. Do you understand? So she got the memo. Long story short, as we were trying to transition back home, she's like, can we talk about it? I was like, there's nothing to talk about, because anybody, and this is what you're taking away, is anybody who will fuss at you, curse you out, belittle you, pretty much trying to fight you on a trip over somebody you do not know, you do not have any dealings with, that you potentially will never see again in your life, right? Do not travel with these people. When you come back home stateside, you need to cut that. They are not your friend. And especially if you're there to support them and this is how they behave, it's not okay. So at the end of the day, I remain respectful up until, not that time when we got back to the room. I said what I had to say. But after that, I still got to get home. I still got to make it back in one piece. I want you to make it back in one piece. But after this, the relationship is severed. So for those of you who are traveling with people that are semi, jealous when it comes to your relationships with a man, with a woman, with whomever else, if you hint at any little jealousy, any little type of envy that they might have, even if it's subtle, do not travel out the states with these people. Don't travel in the states with these people. You need to put them in a different swim lane. So if they're good at talking about shenanigans, keep them there. If they're not there to celebrate you on something that's positive that's going on, do not put them where they cannot go. Everybody's not meant for going with you places, even, professionally, personally. So I hope you are able to glean something from this. Yes, you can have a good time with strangers, but also remember that one, you might not see these people again. Do not put yourself in a position where you're getting mad at someone who truly has your best interest, okay? So I hope you again glean something from this message. If you did, like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. So until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye for now.
I might be little, but don't let the frame fool you. Do you understand?